We feel like we got a good draft class. Feel like what we did in free agency, we feel comfortable that we've helped this team, and not unlike Jerry, I feel great about our football team.
Boy, if you don't get... What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back, like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling after that press conference today? We're going to talk about it, though. We're going to chop it up. How y'all liking the studio? It's coming together a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be recording over there, up close over here. I got a little desk situation going on. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts. But I'm definitely trying to put it together. I wanted to look nice, you know what I'm saying? Trying to improve the aesthetics of the channel. So y'all work with me. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, man, let's talk about this press conference, man. And Jerry Jones being a little bit spicy today. Shout out to my boy Skywalker still. He said Jerry was spicy today. You know what I'm saying? He was. He seemed a little bit, I don't want to call it on edge, but just chippy. You know, he seemed like, he wasn't about no nonsense today. And that's fine. That's fine. It's his team. It's just funny. First and foremost, why do we do this? Why do we have a State of the Cowboys press conference? Why? To not talk football, to talk about everything else but football. You know what I'm saying? Why is Stephen Jones out there talking about, it's just frustrating. Y'all saw the clip I put up there before I started the video. Basically, Stephen talking about, things that we don't believe him on. And I just feel like I'm tired of getting lied to, man. I wish that they can, as Skywalker said, and I agree with him, shout out to Sky, I wish they could just do a separate football press conference and a separate press conference for every other stuff going on with the Cowboys. That would be perfect. They never going to do it because Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones like the spotlight. They need to be out there front and center. And we ain't never going to be able to do nothing about that. We got to just let that go. But, today, man, Jerry talked about, why we still have certain players and why they let go of other players like Randy Gregory, Lyle Collins, Amari Cooper. He hinted at some things, but basically, that whole not being vaccinated thing for Amari Cooper, he rubbed him the wrong way. They got him up out of there. Lyle Collins, his availability situation was, he won't stay in shape. He's not even ready for Bengals camp. So we might have dodged a bullet on the Lyle Collins thing, if you want to keep it real. As far as Randy Gregory, y'all already know. Y'all already know they wanted Randy back. We would have took Randy back. Let's keep it funky. But they wanted to play. Stephen Jones wanted to play with the contract. And that messed it up. And now we ain't got Randy Gregory. It is what it is. I feel like they pivoted well. They recovered well. Dante Fowler is not a slouch. He's going to be just fine. Especially getting back with Dan Quinn. You know what I'm saying? Dorrance Armstrong's a good little rotational piece. Sam Williams looks to be a monster. I've already said that numerous times. They recovered pretty well, with younger, cheaper assets than what we would have paid Randy. Although they're not spending money anyway. You know what I'm saying? That whole... The fact that, they came out and Jerry was saying, that money is earmarked for the future. It's just so frustrating. Like, why do the Cowboys continue to focus on the future? Jerry, you turn 80 in like 35 minutes. I ain't trying to be morbid, but yo, big dog, you might want to get on a good foot. Jerry might outlive all of us. Cool. But right now, statistics say you on the back nine. And you playing around talking about what's happening 3 to 4 years from now. Do you want to see the Super Bowl? I'm surprised, or a possibility of a Super Bowl. I'm surprised he ain't pushing all the chips to the middle, signing up anybody, just throwing it. Because, hey, man, Steven, that'll be your problem. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's just frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Cowboys will spit on you and say it's raining. It's disrespectful. And it's annoying. And we're getting tired of it. The fan base is tired of it. Mike McCarthy's fed up. he's tired of the questions of people just playing with him. I like Mike McCarthy. I know he's had his moments. Ain't nobody perfect. But I like Mike, And for them to come out yesterday and ask him straight up about job security and stuff like that, I appreciate him pushing back, being like, yo, man, it's almost disrespectful of you to ask me that. Ask me football questions. Don't ask me about stuff that, first of all, that ain't happening, that ain't in my control. If we're having a horrible season and you want to bring that up, I understand. It's July. It's stupid to me. It's very stupid to me. But the press conference, man, I ain't got to go down every detail because I'm sure y'all are aware. They retweet everything. I just want to tell y'all my reaction is the biggest thing I took for the press conference is what Mike put out there. And take it with a grain of salt. It's kind of what I said yesterday. The team is coming up with a new identity. He wants it to be about grit and toughness and physicality and smart play. I like that identity. I feel like we ain't had no identity. We might have been finesse, and some people call us front runners and all this extra stuff. I want to be a physical team. I'm a defensive player by nature. So I've loved the physicality. I want to see it. So I like to hear it. Now let's get out there in between the white lines, put the pads on, and let's show and prove. We can't just keep talking. So everybody that's been in my comments saying talk is cheap, I agree, talk is cheap. But you also have to lay out some parameters. Can't go out and coach the team. Can't go out and practice together without talking. And you want to say out loud what you want, and then you execute. Mike McCarthy saying he wants discipline and grit and stuff like that. He's not just speaking to us or the media. He's speaking to his team through the media. Y'all feel me? Everything that people put out ain't always about you or me or the media. Sometimes it's psychological warfare. You got to be able to do things with nuance. And sometimes when you put stuff out there with confidence, your players pick up on it. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Y'all let me know your thoughts on the press conference. You know what I'm saying? I just think that I want to see more showing improvement. I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait. I know it's gonna be the first day of camp. I don't know how much they're gonna do, but I just can't wait for tomorrow. It's been a long time coming. But let's talk about some wide receiver moves in the league. First and foremost, Julio Jones signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Y'all have heard me say I would have took Julio on this team because I wouldn't mind a veteran receiver, not someone looking to get a whole lot of yards and add to their career totals and all that. Just someone that could come in and be a mentor, be a clutch player in certain moments where you might not want the younger players on the field. Just somebody that can bring to this team. And Tampa signed him. Now at the end of the day, Julio Jones is 33 and Tom Brady is 45. That's 78 years of football. Not saying that you can't be older and get busy. I'm just saying that many years starts to add up. Now, Tom Brady is a beast. I ain't going to call him old because he's proved people wrong forever. But Julio Jones, hit 30 to 33 hasn't been the best to him. Let's just say that. Can you agree with that? And if I would have got him on this team, I wouldn't have got him just saying he's going to be the number 2 receiver. I'd have been cool with Julio being the 3 in case of emergency. Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb are our 1s and 2s. Jalen Tolbert is our 3, but he's young. He's green. I think Julio could have helped out with that. A good little rotational piece. But we ain't get him. Cole Beasley came out and said, I would come back if I could play with Dak. And, I would take Cole. But Cole's a specific slot. He can't really move around. And we do like versatility with our wide receiver group. So I don't know, man. I do like that he's familiar with the Cowboys. He's definitely clutch. He's a veteran. He would not be bad. Dak is familiar with Cole. So, and Cole Beasley ain't even familiar with this Dak. This Dak get way busier than the one when he left. But we'll see. Just a little tidbit I wanted to drop off on him. But, yeah, man, I just feel like maybe we go out and get a veteran receiver. We're going to see how these first couple of days of camp go. And don't be surprised if they call T.Y. Hilton or Will Fuller. I'm just saying. But it's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the press conference. Let me know how y'all feel about possibility of signing a veteran receiver. Are y'all scared of Julio Jones going to the Bucs for week 1? Let me know. I'll holla.